Seablip is the name of the game we're checking out today. This is an early access open world pirate strategy ship combat simulation. Similar to Stardew Valley meeting FTL, but tons of little Easter eggs. I have some critiques of this game that I will start talking about as we go in, but there's a lot of promising here. I think I just want to start the new game and then we'll get talking about it because I could stay on the main menu for a long time. We will be Captain, what is going to be our name? Okay. We are going to be Captain Dave Tablechair. Table Chai. Dave Table Chai is also a perfectly good name. Let's get something piratey looking. You look kind of piratey. We're going to start off with a demi-cannon and a wood pump. This is sort of like our FTL embarkment, but there's a little bit more focus on the RPG here. Okay, so we get the newspaper for the day. I'm just going to skip past the newspaper. This game has way too much text in it for the story. There is a story here. You get a pirate ship from your grandpa. You live on an island. There's common pirate attacks. There's a lot of people trying to get stuff. I'm just going to skip past most of this story because I don't really get much out of this game's story. It reminds me a lot of Stardew in the beginning. Maybe it's just the fact that I have, like, the grandpa here. But there's this whole story about how your grandpa, spoiler alert, he's gonna die, he's gonna get killed. But I just have no emotional attachment to it. So I would say that is really, like, just kind of detracting from the gameplay right now. Anyway, this game is a little undecided between whether it's like FTL or whether it's going to be like Stardew Valley in terms of mechanics, because I think what it's doing right now is really good. Like, there's farming, there's all your kind of like harvesting, or Harvest Moon, or I just say that as the game that everybody probably knows. I don't want to pin it to one game. And there's ship combat, but I think that the ship combat is really what's most interesting about this game, and I'd like to see that like fully developed. I'm going to say some of these things because it is in early access. I did receive a key, but my opinions are my own to whatever extent they can be, that I've received a key. Anyway, we've got some, like, saplings right here. I'm just gathering up a few resources before we embark on our ship ride. Really, there's just a ton of stuff in this game. There's fishing, there's planting. It's a lot of those kind of, like, we're going to go ahead and fish for something right here. Can I get one of the fish? He loves it. Look at him go. We want to get, not the... Oh, God, I got the scissors. Can I get not scissors? Oh, God, I've horribly messed up fishing. Whatever. Know that you can catch fish in this game. Hang on a second. We need... There we go. We've caught a chest, too. Like, there's tons of mechanics in this. There's mini-games. There's ship battles. There's resource gathering. There's buying and selling. We'll go ahead right here and just... Do we have any seeds with us? I think we have seeds over here. But it just kind of becomes, like, honestly, a bit of a chore in the kind of loop I find. Anyway, we'll go through it because it is kind of satisfying. Like, man, look, the production values are incredible. Like, the planting, the animations, they're beautiful. But here we go. I'm just going to go... Well, let's get some of these. Because I feel as though there's a lot of potential to this game. There's, like, a lot of stuff going on. There's tons of systems. There are tons of, like... very high effort content that's been put into it, and I like that, but I'm just gonna plant a few of these for today. We didn't get rain on day one, but it's sort of like this is time that I'm spending and I'm not at sea, you know? I don't really enjoy watering crops. I would like a sprinkler or something like that. Maybe that's a little too Stardew-esque, but what I really think is that it would be good if we just skipped straight into the piracy. Anyway, we will do that. We'll go to the world map. But we're going to get interrupted a lot, and I want to play the game the way it's kind of started. So here's our world map. We don't have... One thing I'm going to go ahead and applaud Seablip on is the fact that... Oh, God, they're whaling. What the hell? One thing that I really like about Seablip is that it doesn't just use that kind of, like, Slay the Spire map system that a lot of games have been using, so it kind of veers off from the roguelike, in that way, but I'm a little undecided whether it is like a roguelike or a simulator in some ways, because this ship combat is very roguelike-y. But we're kind of exploring the map right now. I will go into a ship battle. Hopefully I won't die immediately, because that can happen. But there's a little bit of balancing. This game can use some work in its early access in some places. And I don't think it's really like production value stuff. I think it's just like balancing. Okay, so we are going against a ship that has poison on board. I think that this is like a poison launcher. But we're going to just launch this at it. So we have our kind of FTL-like slash like Advance Wars kind of system going on here. Maybe not Advance Wars, but Van Lice, thanks very much for the sub. Appreciate you. But yeah, I mean, like I said, this game, like graphically, in terms of everything going on right here, lots of promise. It's just sort of like right now, ship combat to me feels honestly not that tense. Although I like all of the UI, the indicators and stuff like that. It's just sort of like roll the dice, whether you live or die. Okay, we've got a shark underneath. We have to be very careful because that's a terrible event we can get. We're going to let this enemy ship sink, but I'm going to salvage the debris. We're going to see if we can get some ship upgrades from it. Okay, I got their poison thing, which we could probably just sell. I find that thing kind of useless. But these are more or less the equivalent of, like, systems in your ship in FTL, if you want to think of it like that. I'm going to keep referring to FTL because it's my preferred game, but there's a lot of other games in that kind of genre. This is kind of like early level fights. I don't want to fight this ship. I do believe this is... Oh no, it actually says easy when I hover over it. I didn't notice that. Okay, we'll go into another ship combat before we go over to Grandpa's Island. The island of Seablip is where we're going to be headed. But, who are you? Alright, do these guys have a cannon? It appears they have a very small cannon there. Oh wow, this reloads so amazingly quickly. Now they've just shot my my captain in the face with a cannonball. This does not bode well for me. But here we've got our ship speed, so this is improving our evasion. This is the enemy ship health. We've got their acceleration. I do believe that if they go to 100, then they can escape. Similar to, like, FTL again. I really do love all of the art here. Like, to me, I want to be doing a little bit more on the combat screen. Like, I want to be doing a little bit more micromanagement. There we go. Okay, we've taken out the enemy crew. Beautiful. They're all falling down. Now, we did level up. We've got a beautiful RPG system going on here. I'm going to give them heal all crew as an ability for our captain. And fast reloader looks good for our first mate. We want to level him up. We'll let this one sink and we'll salvage the debris. Can we maybe get another cannon from this? Yeah. Wow. Okay, we already got another cannon. Amazing stuff. Amazing stuff. I shall scrap the other one because the other one doesn't matter as much. Now we can get another first mate. All right, we're already off to a better start than I was the last time. I was a little salty the last time I played. Yeah, kind of mixed with Sid Meier's Pirates in that. In like Sid Meier's Pirates is a very unique game. I like the soundtrack. I love the visuals. I just feel as though some of the gameplay isn't maybe as much like fun. But I feel like that's something that they can keep improving on. And I know that's kind of a harsh thing to say, but yeah, like all of the cutscenes are amazing, but I just want the combat to be more engaging. I think we need to upgrade our ship a bit, but it's also like it kind of takes longer to get into the combat just because of the sheer amount of story. There's tons of like loved dialogue, but I don't really feel like reading any of it because I want to get to the gameplay. So that is kind of to say, Seablip, in my opinion, is kind of like on the fence whether it's a cozy game or whether it's like an engaging roguelike. And I think that will be interesting to see, like, whatever they decide to do about, or if they decide to do anything about any of these types of things. Because I've read a couple of the reviews, and it seems like people have similar ideas. But people like this game, too. I think it's a very interesting game. Any crew that can be hired. Let me go to Mutombo. Is he, like, Dikembe Mutombo, the famous NBA player? How can I improve my... Not now, Mutombo. I'm not ready for you. I don't want to sit here and read a story for 2 hours with you guys. I mean, there's a peaceful island named Seablip. I think part of the thing that makes it a little tricky to get into the story is just the fact that there's like a little bit of localization still going on, so some of the text. But also just like I just kind of... Maybe I just hate story. Oh, well. I'm just going to continue down this island here. So we're going over to this mansion area, and is Grandpa behind this? I believe Grandpa is over here. I need to set into events the next cutscene. Set into motion the next cutscene, whatever. I've got a pick. We've got a little bit of mining to do here. We're able to mine that. Yeah, that's good. Right, it does appear as if there is, like, a hole to another dimension over here. There are mines in this game. No, maybe not there. I think there's one somewhere else. Alright, I'm gonna get it going over here. Nope, I think that the mine is up here then. Is the mine perhaps up here? They call it a mine. A mine! I mean, that is to say, there's tons of stuff in this game, but I feel a little bit scatterbrained at times when I play it, because there's just so many systems.
You can have my prime.
I require your firstborn. Dog1 CD, thank you very much for the prime. Appreciate you. Alright, let's go ahead and see into the cave. Beautiful cave, really. I've got a little bit of mining going on, but, like, how does it affect my ship combat, I guess is what I mean to say. I mean, to me, it feels as though this game has a lot of, like, beautiful art. I know, oh, wait a second, there was, like, another pickaxe in there. Yeah, this game has, like, a lot of beautiful art and a lot of beautiful systems, but I feel as though there's not really one central mechanic that really brings it all together right now. Like, I feel as though that should be the ship battling, because it's a pirate game. Maybe because of Seablip. But I feel as though that system could use a little bit more fleshing out to make the rest of the mechanics seem worth it anyway right now. Does that make sense, or does it feel like I'm being too harsh? Anyway, let's get a little bit more into the game. But that is to say, like, I'm kind of spending this whole first half of the game, like right now, just exploring islands. And I feel as though that's not really what it's good at. I mean, it's beautiful to look at. But let's get going out into, like, more piratey adventure. I think my grandpa was somewhere around here. I need to go talk to him again. Or he might just be on his own island. There's this, like, gang of people called the Octopus Goons, which is a pretty good name, honestly, for a villainous, like, organization. Maybe I'll change my, like, business name to the Octopus Goons. We're the Octopus Goons, Inc. Let's go back out to the world map. Alright, so we're back out on the world map. We're going over to... That was Seablip Island. Yeah, there's Seablip. So here's Spirit Bay. This is where my grandpa... Wait, has Grandpa been hanging out over here? I thought it was over here. Let's go over to the island, Captain Dave McDaveface, or whatever my name is. You do that. Okay, so these are the Octopus Goons. Oh, Octopus Outlaws. Get lost! Snake tunnels! I thought we were doing secret research. Hush, stupid. Okay, so we get the island cutscene. Not really much more exposition. It just kind of feels like like a bit of a chore to go to this island, to be totally honest with you. But yeah, like, continuing down our journey through the universe. It's probably time right about now to get saved and sleeping. Let's go back home for a second, though. Yep. Did we get saved and sleep? Hang on a second, it's night. Let's just sleep at sea. Day 2, year 1. Alright, so we've got a little bit more, like, exposition going on here. We have a letter. We've drawn the wrath of the entire octopus outlaw fleet. We have to get to Spirit Bay. Grandpa's waiting for us there. Okay, so... Octopus Outlaws are, like, kind of blockading Seablip. Sends us to Spirit Bay. Oh, God, I didn't even mean to get into this fight. Alright, whatever. We have to live with it. We do have the faster reloading speed, though, and we're... Oh, my God, I've just been struck by lightning, and everything is on fire. And they've just totally murked my ship. For God's sake. Okay, get on that goddamn cannon. And they just blew up the cannon again. All right. Oh, God, no. Switch places. Let the captain get that because my captain has 15 health. Can we get anything going? We might just immediately die. Go, Captain, go! Shoot them before they kill us all. I mean, it is kind of like FTL in that way, where if you really don't have your stuff together, you die, but we didn't really have much else going. Here, you get on the other cannon. Good, yes, they've been struck by lightning, as they deserve. As they deserve, yes. We don't even need evade, we just need to blow them up faster than they blow us up. Fire at that man, he's too dangerous to be left alive. Good. Die. Alright. Phew, sheesh, man. Get going, baby. Alright, let's get sailing. I've made it up to level 2. Salvage debris. Now, we don't die completely if we die in combat. But ship upgrades. I will repair my parts. Let's do that. Yeah. Do you like the repair? Okay, we're going to go over to Seablip, Spirit Island, where Grandpa is located. And now they're going to shoot my grandpa. I know I'm spoiling the story, but I kind of had to figure out the story before I started playing the game because I didn't know what to do. Here we go. How do I get from there to here? Hang on a second. Okay, there we go. Oh, wait, maybe it's not this cutscene where they're going to shoot my grandpa. It happens later on, never mind. Ah, Cave Captain Dave Table Chair. Glad you could make it. Is the letter safe and hidden? Okay, so we're having a fire. No idea. Stealing that letter would steal up such a hornet's nest with the octopus company. Must be something incredibly important. Hey, they're the octopus outlaws, Grandpa. This looks like a cave. Okay, we've got a cave over here. A cave indeed. Alright, the octopus outlaws are coming to F up your day. They really are a sinister bunch, aren't they? Careful, Grandpa. Dave Table Chair, listen closely. I always keep... Okay, so I've got the love letter with me. And these people are going to shoot my grandpa. Where is the letter? I don't understand. The letter, don't play dumb, rat. You mean this? You burned it. And then takes out his blunderbuss, or whatever it is, and shoots him. Okay, I mean, my grandpa is dead. But, like, he was a liar. He stole things. You know, he was a liar and a thief. Why didn't my grandpa... How do we know that the octopus outlaws aren't secretly, like, lawful good? And they were doing... I mean, it is kind of sinister to kill an old man in cold blood. So, I guess we have that as reference. But anyway, we've got, like, some sort of monkey bandit right here. Wait, what I'm trying to say is, and I know that I'm, like, a little bit all over the place with this game to start with, but there's a lot going on in Seablip. This game has incredible production value, and I will kind of, like, bring it back. I've been very scatterbrained for the beginning of this VOD, but partly I feel that's because this game is a little bit, like, all over the place right now. There's tons of mechanics. It has story, it has ship battles, it has farming. But what is it, I guess? Or, like, my real question for Seablip, in terms of, like, design, and I'm not saying that I'm a design master. I have no idea how to design a game. I'm an idiot. But that is to say, I feel as though right now we've got a bunch of different systems, and it's like if I wanted a farming simulator, I would probably go play Stardew or Harvest Moon or something like that. But if I wanted like a ship battling simulator, I would probably play FTL. So I'm kind of curious where like this game will. Hang on a second, we've got 950 gold for this sailor. We need to go sell some stuff at Seablip, because there is quite a lot of good stuff to be had. But yeah, I'm kind of curious like where they will find their spot, if they will develop out one system a lot. Anyway, our captain has got to level up right now. I'm going to improve his intelligence. Intelligence is pretty important for not breaking things. Or maybe health. I will go with health, actually. Just because you can never have too much health. If your crew dies, they're dead for good. So I like to buff up health a little bit before they begin anything. This guy's already pretty intelligent to start. Intelligence is important so that they don't destroy things. Do not fight this. I don't know why this is labeled as easy. I played against this monkey. He killed my entire crew with his Gatling gun, which was untargetable. Let's go ahead and buy, sell, and trade items right now. Ah, the magic conch. I can sell an extra pickaxe. I can sell stones. I can sell sapphires. Let me sell a bunch of these crops as well. What else do I have? I have a bomb. I'm a little bit, like, leery of throwing a bomb aboard my own ship. Let's do that, and then maybe we'll see if we can get any sailors. View sailors. Benny O'Brien. You'll fit right in. Benny O'Brien, the sailor. Okay, that gives us a second person for our cannon. Really, to me here, I know that there are, like, phases to the story that I think take place from day to day. But we've also got all of these other unusual mechanics, like keeping our crew members happy. Okay, so you're happy. There's no bonus, but no penalties either. I could kick him out. I could store him in a bottle. This game has, like, tons of systems and stuff, but... like, which one is the siren that is calling me in? Anyway, I do think that it is combat. But then again, it does kind of straddle the divide between cozy and tension with, like, roguelikes. Because if you die, you're not actually dead for good. You just go down to Davy Jones' locker. And then you're, like, reincarnated in a second. Hang on a second. We gotta go into tactic mood. Benny O'Brien, you, man, actually... we will heal crew first. You go to the front there. You go to this one. No, yeah, there we go. Okay. Cool. Okay, so now we're manning 2 cannons at once. There we go. And then you shoot this one. I mean, same thing. I just want to destroy their cannon. Okay, no, they've hit us once. There is that. Grandpa prefers the term scallywag. I'll allow it. Hey, Flack, what's up? How are you doing, Flack Magnet? The OG himself. Thanks for the 37 months, man. I will sail. I am ready to sail. Yeah, that's kind of, let's see, attempt to repair it. Let's let it sink for right now. Ooh, it's sinking. Salvage debris. Ship upgrades. Okay, cool. Now we've got another cannon. All right, this is better. So how much damage does this cannon do? Where is the cannon damage? Drake cannon or Pomelo cannon? Okay, so then this is a Pomelo cannon. Upgrade size 2, health weak, ship damage 1. Crew damage 1 to 2, upgrade damage great. Reload time. But it has a longer reload time. You know, I think I'm better off with the shorter reload time one right now, so I'll just trash that. We'll go. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, those are kind of my thoughts to begin with here. Like, okay, we've got, like, another entry to our log. I guess we could try to fight the terrorist monkey. Yeah, let's go track him down. I mean, he's going to give us a lot of money, and I don't really have any other way that the story develops right now, so... we'll fight him, fine. Fine, I'll fight the evil monkey from hell. Yeah, I'm getting, like, a bit of a jack of all trades, but also, I will say this, 99% of the games that come into my inbox are, like, not as, like, beautifully presented and produced as this game, which is why I think, like, this game has a lot of potential. Oh no, I've accidentally hit an iceberg. Can I go back and repair? I think I've got a little bit of repair to... actually, where is my ship's health? You can take damage from those things. Let's go over here to the main harbor of Seablip. We will repair a little bit. Rest and heal my crew. Cool. It is nice that you can do that at any time, but let's go fight the evil monkey from hell. Good, we've got full crew health. This guy may die. Benny O'Brien. He's much too weak right now. Okay, so they have a monkey with a Gatling gun. Never trust a monkey with a Gatling gun, because it's like untargetable. Actually, let's have you shoot their captain so that they can't evade as easily. This is going to go straight for my crew and just F everyone up. It's horrific. Everyone's missing at least 2 health now. Go in with the cannons. Go in with the cannons, man. How did they destroy the... oh, no, it was because of my lack of intelligence why we got shot. Either that or, like, maybe you're just expected to lose a lot more crew than I'm really willing to take for granted. But look, I mean, we're on, like, a very early level fight here, and we're just getting ripped apart by this monkey. And, like, this is kind of labeled as an easy fight, which is what confuses me. I'm like, this is not easy. I think the thing I would like to see in combat right here is just a little bit more, like, in terms of options. Because right now, I currently have 2 crew members left. I had both people stationed on both guns from the first second that I started the combat. Except their monkey is just going at it, man. Like, he just damaged the heck... That was basically a flak gun, man. So we died. Anyway, but the story isn't over because we go down to, like, Davy Jones' locker, which... this opens up a whole other set of dialogue right now where, like, there's these 2 bickering... You see what I'm saying? Like, this is the reason why I skipped through a lot of the story, because I'm like, ooh, that fight was kind of interesting. I'm just gonna skip through this film event, though, because this is gonna send us to another cutscene down here in, hell, where we meet a guy named Walgrim, who's a giant whale, and then there's a tiny parrot named Nebler. It's just sort of like, I've gotten introduced... Hello to you. Lighten Borgmeyer, thank you very much for the sub. But yeah, like, there's this whole area to explore over here. There's not really anything here, though. I mean, I could go into one of the rooms. It's just sort of like a bunch of room interiors with people who are like, yep, I'm sitting here. And it's cool. Like, it's all very fleshed out, don't get me wrong, but it doesn't really get me back to combat very quickly. So, yeah, it's tricky. Anyway, we're on day 4. We've been resurrected like Lazarus. Nebler has now moved to my island. I do like this mechanic, that there's like a respawn mechanic on your island. Splendid partnership, but it's sort of like... harder until you provide me with... Alright. But, like, there's so many characters that have kind of all been thrown at me at once that I'm just kind of confused, honestly. Alright, I guess my entire crew is dead, so I should probably hire another guy. You're hired! I have literally no one. I have totally lost all of my meta progression, and I am stuck again. I am a stuck boy, and that goddamn monkey is on the loose again. One other thing we've got going on is it's very expensive to get ship upgrades, so I'm mostly just going to keep salvaging stuff from enemies. I'm assuming that we have our turret back, so we could probably just get back into another combat, but it's a little tricky to assess stuff. Like, we're certainly not ready for medium fights yet. Maybe just the regular easy fights we're ready for? Okay, we do have our turrets. That's good. That bodes well for me. Let's just go back here and shoot this guy. Cool. But yeah, I mean, the thing that I would like to see in the ship combat is it feels a little bit like just kind of brute force right now. Like, okay, just get it. Get it, man. And the combat animations are beautiful. They're beautiful. But maybe just like an expansion of the early ship, just so you have like a couple more sailors to command. Just to get you going off the beginning. Enemy crew member is offering us 500 gold. I'm actually just going to continue the fight. I'm, like, certain we're going to win. We'll probably get more gold from their deaths. Oh, yeah, we need a helmsman at the helm. We could hire another crew member. Okay, you can go back here. Actually, go over here. Alright, so here we go. Sail. I've got the level... I really like the RPG system in this game. We will let this ship sink. You can, like, trade ships with the enemy ship, which is kind of a neat mechanic. So if you take down a bigger ship, you can just kind of take it. If you can muster the wood required in order to do that. We will use... Do we need repair? Yeah, we did need repair. I'll take a little bit of a repair. That's good. Let's go ahead and see if we can find another sailor. Other than that... I mean, we don't really need to pay our crew. We do sort of need to keep them happy, so I think we need to give them something. Like something to keep them kind of occupied for right here. But let's go ahead and hire some sailors again. Let's get George Gunner. He doesn't actually have any gunner skills, but whatever. Willing to live with that. Now we have Hannah Turner and Willie Wick. What are you? Octopus Outlaw Hostile. So I guess really what we should do is just grind a bunch of ship battles. Hang on a second. Don't go over there. Get onto that cannon. Much better place for you. But the targeting is useful. It kind of reminds me of FTL in that way, like, you know, targeting certain ship systems and, like, other status effects that can happen to the ship. And I think that this has promise. I think it might be helpful to just see, like, reload times over cannons. Like, a little meter right there. Just giving me, like, a little bit more metadata on what's going on in the fight. I feel as though that would kind of tighten up this mechanic in this game. You know what I'm saying? Also, really continuing to like the RPG system. Let's go ahead and let this one sink, and then we will we'll do items in gold. Right, cool. We'll take all of that, and I guess we just get all of the gold. Cool. The debris is scattered around, like, very beautiful here, but yeah, I find myself like a little bit adrift, you know? Like, what am I doing? Let's go ahead and see if we have anything in the log. Oh, and our captain is leveled up. We will give him, maybe better repair speed and also more health points. Levels do seem very easy to come by. I think this could be very exploitable. Momo, this is the monkey that's evil. I'm surprised we lost that fight. Developer not ready yet. Get your first guard. Okay, so that is guarding the island. We are in early access right here. But yeah, another one, finding the lost locker, another one not ready yet. Have I played Dwarf Fortress? I've indeed. What is this? Got like merchant stuff here. Wait, I didn't mean to buy it. Oh god, I accidentally bought 3 of them. What did I even buy? Peanuts. I bought 3 peanuts. I thought I could get some hover over information. What do I even have in here? Health gained by eating 1. Oh, olive oil. It's a little tricky though. Like, does that actually improve my health? Give me a second here. Whoops, I didn't mean to do that. I will have you... How do I have you eat? Let me go back to my inventory here. Okay, so he's a little bit happier when I give him a gift. Everyone gets a peanut! Wow! Look how good I am to you. You haven't had to starve today. Haven't even had to starve. Sam's Storm Sale. So I guess that improves their or like heals their health points, but doesn't actually... I think it could be a little bit clearer if it said like HP gained by eating. There's a couple of little things like that with localization. Some parts feel a lot like very much like Stardew. Yeah, I think the farming system, if it were fleshed out, could be more. I'm kind of undecided. I don't really want a pirate farming game, though. I kind of want like a pirate ship battle game, you know? And maybe that's me reading too much what I want of the game into it, because it still feels like a very much like an openly developed game. Anyway, we've got another island here, Miss Mary. Who are you? Squawk. Kind of like random story event here. But again, it doesn't really feel like there's much tension, because I could just leave, and there's not really anything tying me to this through the story. Get lost, or I will shoot. Oh god, that's a huge ship. You're you're a dead woman. Oh god, he's just coming onto the island. It's really pretty. Oh my god, look at that. Man, those birds must be so well trained. What the hell? I've just been murdered by, like, bomber birds. Okay. Alright, so we've got another outlaw. Worth 15,000 gold. That guy seems much too powerful for me right now, though. Alright, who are you? So, basically, you're being harassed by a pirate man with a lot of bird. Like a lot of burb going on there. But right now, I've also got 7 active quests, and not really any one of them seems like I hate to be a snoot, but maybe I do actually really like being a snoot deep down, because I really like this game, and I like all the production values and stuff. But I also kind of want it to just do one thing. you know, like really well. What is this? Some of the world map things that you can interact with. Ooh, we've got a treasure island over here. There may be like a cave on that we could explore to get some money. I feel like that in the absence of a goal, just becoming more powerful is like a pretty good goal. So we could just upgrade our damage like crazy. Look, we've got another little treasure chest down here. We might be able to fish that out of the water and get something. Let's do that. Like, there's tons of Easter eggs and stuff like that, and I like that. But right now it does still just kind of feel like a lot of random systems kind of all mashed together. But here we go. I mean, they are nice. Okay, so I did get a gold bar. It's kind of tricky to find actual metal objects, so that is kind of nice. Bingle McCringle, thank you very much for the sub. Appreciate you. Here we go. Ah, this is so, like, oddly satisfying, opening up a cave. But it's funny to me, because, like, the systems where I'm getting the most satisfaction out of are, like, all the farming ones, because I think that's where all of the... Like, this system just feels very rewarding to me. Like, ah, I have acquired 4 stone and I am more powerful, you know, like... That feels good to me, but I wasn't really expecting a farming game, I suppose. But let's continue on our majestic journey. Down and into the cave. Alright, so there is, like, more wall... Oh, God, there's actually quite a lot down here. Wow. Maybe something valuable. Alright, let's go down. Can I farm in this cave? Let me just check. Oh, you actually can dig at the bottom of the cave. Wow, very cool, very cool. Be a shame if something were to happen to my ability to dig. Oh, wait, can I dig this thing up? There's, like, just such a painstaking amount of detail to all of this. I love this, for the record. Like, yeah, like, it's so cool that you can just... like, interact with and change the whole environment in this way. Yeah, so like I was saying, like, very, very... There's so many little details and beautiful, tiny Easter eggs in this game. But sort of, like, I just had this whole little journey on an island, and it just didn't really, like, lead to anything. And it feels like a lot of... I don't know. Like, I spent a lot of time on that island, but I just didn't really get anything. Or maybe I'm just dumb. I don't know. Yeah, it does feel like that. I would say that feels like a fair assessment. Like, it does a lot. It has... This game is very wide right now, and I think that is a place for a game to be in early access. But it also just feels like there's a lot of systems. It feels like the graphical and sound stuff is totally done. But... it just feels like no one mechanic is extremely satisfying, which is really what I want. Like, I don't... Like, for example, a game that I really enjoyed recently was Tiny Rogues, which is a fairly simple game. It is an extremely simple game. But it does really only one mechanic, which is just, like, fighting. And it does it really well. And I feel like there's a lot of stuff going on here, and it's much harder to develop these types of simulation games, because a lot of the projects just kind of get lost. But, yeah, there's, yeah, I feel like maybe focusing on one thing here would be cool. Okay, I seem to have crashed into the island. That is unfortunate for me. I've come into another island. Again, I've got like a little cutscene here. So some of this stuff kind of suggests to me that it'll be like a cozy game. Like all these little cutscenes, all of this stuff. And then maybe the ship combat will get dumbed down. But then at that point, I mean, the farming is fairly basic, right? Like, you're just kind of taking stuff down. It is beautiful, though. Here we go. Okay, I'm going down this thing. Do I need like some sort of flashlight? I don't really even know where I am. I'm just sort of randomly exploring now. Alright, I guess I'll go to the bottom of this and see if I can locate anything interesting. Oh, it's an actual rat, so there is like combat going on here. Honestly, I am an in real life rat slayer. I don't even know that was a thing. Okay, so we've got combat here too. Beautiful. I had not uncovered that in my playtesting. Okay, we've got another one of these. Oh god, that's a really angry rat. Am I dead? I mean, I could die at any moment. I wonder what happens if I do die. I will explore further because I am the type of person who makes bad decisions. Let's continue into this cave even deeper with almost no health left. Okay, I'm totally fine. Shiny treasure chest. Cool. So I've located a couple more things. Gold bar is useful, I suppose. Did I just hop off of that? No, there was so much more I wanted to explore. Oh, no, I can over here. Never mind. Oh, no, I can't. Never mind. Okay. Anyway, again, like, combat a little simplistic there. Just sort of, like, running back and forth and pressing the mouse button to, like, swing at an enemy. I'm not saying that, like, it needs to be this extremely developed system or anything like that. Like, it could be simplistic. But the fact that it almost killed me kind of makes me feel bad. What have we got here? Redford Island. Let's see if we can heal up here, because I almost died to a bunch of rats. Don't get me wrong. I can relate to nearly being killed by rats. Let's just save and sleep. I want to wake up tomorrow and have more health or something. Here we go. Continue. Alright, time to go. Oh no, I already have 20 out of 20 health. So it's sort of like, okay, red coat. Let's go against the red coats. This is a different faction. Presence of a red coat ship. You're not at war with them, they'll allow you to pass. Okay, let's continue sailing then. I didn't think we were friends. So I guess we'll make it our ship, our goal to like hunt down all of the octopus outlaws and then maybe upgrade our health and then maybe fight Momo, the extremely powerful monkey. Because I did beat him in the last time, and I want to show you that I'm man enough to do this on my own. Okay, so we do get first blood, sort of, with this. Wow. Okay, so we have neutralized the enemy ship's cannon. Neutralize. I've never really noticed them escape, though. There we go. Repair Master. Restores 1 point to the ship's hull during battle. You know, I don't really care if one sailor gets it. Double vision, 8% chance to fire an additional cannonball, increased by 1% per sailor level. That's insane. Banana expert. I mean, I like all of these little mechanics. This is what I would kind of like to explore a little more. Let's salvage some debris. I don't think we really even have room for any new systems on our ship, so I will repair. Whoops, should have looked at my ship's health. It would be nice if I had the ship's health there at the end. Yeah, like little bits of metadata like that I feel would make the, metadata. Meta. Zuck is in the chat. Zuck has entered the chat. Ooh, a dead ship. What's that? Alright, so I'm going to give this guy more health because you see what happens when they don't have health. And you will also get more health. 5 out of 8. I almost just want to rest and heal before the next fights. Let's fight more octopus outlaws. These guys are basically pushovers. Yeah, I think that's the other thing that kind of took me a little off guard about the game is it's extremely cute and nice and cozy, but the very first thing that happens in the game is like, oh, your grandpa is dead. He got killed by outlaws. I was like, that's still... They didn't, like, take his candy or something? I don't know, man. Like, maybe that's me being... It just feels like the tone is a little off. But, I mean, then again, I don't care about story. Like, whatever. It's fine. I just sort of wish that whole grandpa thing were, like, one cutscene at the beginning that were half the length. You know? Okay, we'll let this one sink. Now we're being a little bit more intelligent with this. Let's get items in gold. Let's take everything. We got some sort of map. Let's check that out. Blueprint reveals new ship upgrades you can craft from your home base. So can I, like... Okay, use blueprint only available while on land. So I guess I have to go back to my home island then. I have 5 out of 8 here. Let's fight maybe one more pirate so that we're ready to fight the monkey from Styx. Wherever he's from. Yeah, again... I think the other thing, too, I mean, we've done all these ship combats. I do like now that we have these 3 spots. We also have the 4th one for bailing water in case we get into trouble. So we could put a cannon there, I suppose, right? But every battle kind of feels the same. Like, well, I'm obviously going to fire at the enemy's cannons. I guess I could get their evasion, but they're not really that good at evading, so whatever. Attempt to repair. I will let this one sink. It's just not very good. We're going to repair anyway, so let's get just items and gold. Take all. And we could upgrade our ship size. Maybe we'll go ahead and do that. I think this is the system, to me, that seems to have, like, the most promise here. Let's go ahead and rest and heal. So we get that. But then, this is our home island. Let's go ahead and use up these blueprints. And then I'm thinking that I will go over and see if I can somehow upgrade our ship. Because we have all these gold bars. That might be worth enough. I mean, I'm already rich. Why would I, Here we go. So I learned a new blueprint. I guess I can craft that now. There's another one. Ooh, cool. I can make cannons. Making cannons is very kind of tricky, though, because it would be easier to just kind of take them from an enemy ship. They're very expensive in terms of, like, the amount of iron bars that you need. Supposedly there's going to be a whole system of defending your home island, which I do think seems like a cool system. Like, okay, I'm trying to build up this area. I like that idea. I think that's kind of motivating, like, you know, defend my real estate. Okay, that makes sense. Let's look at our upgrades here. Another demi-cannon here. We could upgrade the health of the ship. We do need iron bars in order to make that work. Okay, maybe not that for right now. Let's try to go back into the harbor. Maybe we could buy another ship. What is this next ship? That looks decently good. I mean, we've got all this space up and below. What other ships have we got, though? 1, 2, can we put cannons below deck? That would be nice, but again, we don't have the iron bars. So we go try to find iron bars. This seems to be like the best ship. 15,000 gold, though. 5,000 gold for this one. I mean, really, it just seems like all we want to do is upgrade damage here. Let's go back and try to sell some stuff for some money. Yeah, I do like it that they drown in a cute way, you know? Oh, it's so sad that you're dead. Buy upgrades, hire sailors, buy sell items. Here we go. So I haven't really seen much that we could... I'm probably wasting this gold in some horrible way, and I'll need it in 5 minutes from now. Let's sell the bomb. What? Oh, wait, that was crops? I thought that was, I don't know why it's been deemed that. Okay, let's sell 99 of this wood. Can I just sell all of it with shift click or something? Yeah, here we go. That's much easier. Alright, so actually it's not that bad to get money. It's pretty easy, it seems. We can just sell all the rest of our gold to have enough to buy, well, practically anything. Except that it's seemingly very difficult to find an iron bar. So now I have 15,000 gold, but I can't really get that iron bar. So let's just go ahead and maybe buy a bigger ship. This one looks pretty good. It's got like an above and a below, but these two require iron. So yeah, let's replace. Buy and replace. Would you like to buy the ship you're currently looking at? Yeah, let's do that. Okay, so now I have a bigger ship. Do I have enough space for more crew? Hire sailors. You're hired, and we have no room for another, right? Can I kind of distribute them? Let's see my ship. Okay, we can move these around up here. Okay, can we put that there? Where's the place? Okay, so we have the steerer, the captain over there. Fine. Fine, that looks okay. He who steers. 3 out of 3. Okay, let's go on and, maybe we'll fight, like, one more battle. No, this is a medium ship. Okay, this one says that it's easy. Maybe I'll give it a shot. One thing I would like is if the ships that were medium difficulty, like, just were a different color, because hovering over them just feels kind of funny. Ooh, I like these kind of goofy skeletons, though. They, like, seem endearing and sinister. Oh, God, they have a shield. I didn't even... Oh, this is horrible. Oh, no, why? Oh, God. I haven't even fought against this yet. We should probably attempt to escape. Force fields? What the hell? Okay, now they've taken down my captain, too. I should just leave immediately. Our captain is working on something, though, and we have a shark fighting us as well. I mean, fortunately, they aren't killing us that fast. We just need to escape, though. Oh, we're back down to 0, and we don't have any speed, either. So can we even escape from this combat? Right, I will restore a hull point. That's fine. Have we... Someone is dead. She's dead. Okay, go, ship. Accelerate. I think the tricky thing here is that there's not really any way to, like, coordinate my attacks, you know? It's so tricky to tell them, like, hold fire. I guess I could just save it. Like, maybe if I just tell them to go over to a different system? No, like, it's so tricky to maneuver around the ship, though. Okay, like, go through the poison cloud. Okay, work on your thing. How do I just tell him to not fire? Okay, you know what? Let's just coordinate 2 cannonballs at once, because it looks like there is no way we're going to escape from this fight. So we just have to man the cannons. You are trapped in there on your own, and now you're dead. Okay, now we have to just escape. But see, like, in that fight, I guess... It's sort of like... FTL uses that yellow-red system in order to show you, like, whether a cannon is auto-firing or whether it's, like, single-firing. I think it's just red there, so it's a little bit tricky. And you don't really have an opportunity to, like... I guess I could just micro the combat better. There's a lot of stuff going on there, and I do... Okay, I like that there's shields and stuff like that, too. Maybe it's just that it's hard in the early game. It's too hard. Here, let's go back over to our home island. I think I could have coordinated the 2 cannons fire. Okay, that I like about combat a little bit better. Now we're getting to a challenge. I like that. I like challenge. But right now, there's still not really any reason to do anything, so let's go ahead and just get this monkey. I think with another roll of the dice, we might be able to just kill this monkey. Okay, let's get these 2 guys on it. So that is 2 cannons. 2 cannons being had. At least you stayed alive with your 8 health, you chunky boy. Not for long, though, for Christ's sake. Yeah, I'll heal everyone, okay. He's already almost dead. They've destroyed our cannon. Oh, God, why? Why? No! Jeez. Go back and repair your cannon. Can I have 2? Yeah, you can't have 2 people. It would be nice if you could have 2 sailors repairing the same thing at the same time. Because right now, they're just sort of, like, stuck to their own area. That guy's dead, too. Although, I mean, I have 100% on my... Oh, no, that's 100% on my escape. My evasion isn't... Oh, wow, he missed all of those. I don't think this guy's really a danger to our hull. He just... like, snipes our entire crew. Alright, here we go. Okay, fire. There we go. We finally got the evil monkey. He's still not even sinking. Can we take that system of theirs? That would be nice. Ooh, I get Bounty Hunter achievement. You can capture the ship and loot its remaining upgrades. All of them may be damaged to be unusable. Okay, so we have tiny monkeys. I don't believe you can take the Gatling gun, though. The monkey guard. Throws bananas. I will scrap the ship, but we will we will continue with the old ship. Oh, did I just totally miss it? Never mind. Okay, I thought we had it. So, anyway, evil monkeys, bounties. I like the bounty system. I think that's quite nice. If those could be like, yeah, those are like little boss fights. Let's see our upgrades, too. Maybe we have something else available. Wood pump, sleeping quarter. What does that give us? I have no idea. Oh, it's over there. Heals all sailors upon sleeping. Don't we already have that, though? Plus 2 extra inventory to a player. I kind of want more damage, and it does look like there's a lot of really cool damage upgrades, and there's a lot in the late game. Don't get it twisted. I think all of those like critiques that I said and things like that, and my snooty comments, it does seem that when you get further into the game, like your ship can get quite powerful, and I think that these systems seem to develop, but you know, like, considering that this game has a very casual presentation, you do kind of want something that feels, like, satisfying right out of the box. Or I guess that's what I've just kind of come to expect with these experiences. Cool, we got, like, a little glacier right here. Okay, medium. Will he actually attack me? If he's just a medium boy. Oh, can I revive crew in the menu and I've just not been looking at it? I mean, let me know if I'm making huge mistakes. Maybe I am. Okay, what happens if I just give you some wood? Oh, that actually makes him unhappy. That was your gift! Be a shame if something were to happen to it. Sailors can accept 1 gift per day. So what does it actually do? Euphoric morale. Oh, maybe that, like, speeds him up in combat or something. Why are we... Okay, there we go. Give me a chest. Give me a chest. Go, baby, go. All right, we've got somebody drowning in the middle of the ocean. Let's go find out what's happening there. Come across a starving, exhausted sailor clinging to a piece of wooden debris. Patrick Poop Deck. 10 out of 10 name. Oh god, I accidentally got into that. That's no good. All right, maybe we can win a medium combat right now, though. I didn't even mean to get into this one. It slightly approached me. I'm okay with that. Difficulty is fine. All right, we did reload very fast. Maybe their cannon has good health, though. This is some sort of, like, poison cannon. They have an octopus with a blimp? Oh, God, why? Oh, that's kind of cool. That's kind of sweet. And they're sending over an octopus with a blimp. What is that? There's something reaching up from the bottom of the ocean toward me. No, I'm about to win the medium combat. I feel so good about myself. Oh god, it's a giant tentacle monster. Why? No, it's face huggers. What the hell? We're so close to winning this combat, though. I don't want to give it up. I don't want to... Oh, no. Our ship is going underwater. I'm just going to go through the rest of the combat and see if we die. I've lost 2 of my sailors again. Maybe I should have just escaped. Oh, God, wait. Why were we... It went halfway up. I guess we let too much water in. We do have the pump that could take it out, but... Yeah, again, I feel as though maybe that's another one where I could do with a couple more damage indicators. Was it blatantly obvious? Yeah, it felt a little... I mean, I wasn't doing so great, but it didn't really do any hull indicators first. I guess there are multiple things that could kill you, like the water. Although, again, it feels to me like just the sheer number of systems is kind of more of a barrier to entry than like a joy to behold, you know? I feel as though if they were to just to kind of clamp down on the combat, now that I've experienced a little bit more of it, feels good. Because when I'd been playing it to get ready for it, I just sort of spent like a few hours going through the story, and I didn't really get to any of that good, juicy combat, you know? Which I do think that it's a good system at heart, you know? But I think they just got to emphasize it a little more. Here we go. So water, water, water the crops. Let's go in with our shovel and maybe just plant a little bit more. I don't really enjoy the act of, like, planting crops. It's sort of like just the harvest that I want to get to, and... I mean, they're still seedlings. But whatever, I guess I'll see them through to a little bit more harvest. I mean, it feels to me like even in, for example, Stardew, like the act of watering your crops isn't really like that much fun. Although it is, like, about farming, so you know you're going to get a big payoff. But yeah, like, right here, I kind of feel like this is just a separate endeavor, you know? Let's try fishing. I've heard that fishing can be big money, and I haven't really done a ton of it yet. Ooh, maybe we can get, like, goldfish. Oh, no. So I guess we wait and we watch. So it's 2 scissors in each. Okay, that's a little bit better. I think I understand what I'm doing here a little more now. So the fish, they love it naturally. So let's wait. It looks like this one is only fish, so we'll go just click whenever. Looks like there's about 3 of the... Oh, no. I accidentally got scissors. There we go. Fish. You want fish, not scissors. Oh, this one is basically random. Alright, I didn't get that one. The fishing game is kind of engaging. I like that. Alright. This is only fish. We can get only fish. Scissors, 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 fish. I'm trying to count. Fish. Cool, got it. I have cat-like reflexes. Aww. I got close. Alright, let's try it again. So many of the fish are going for this today. Oh, no. I can't get... goddamn fish! Oh, well. I'm a sad man who is unable to fish. Alright, so let's kind of look stuff over again for a second. Okay, so we're returning here to the menu. As it turns out, I am a bit of an idiot. I have completely missed the fact that you can just revive some of your crew. This is kind of tricky to see, like... Maybe I just didn't read enough, honestly. Did you say this to me? I'm sorry, bird. Materials needed to build a house. Okay, I guess I could do that later on. We could build up the island. No. No, I'm not going to enter the locker. I can just revive some of my pirates from the menu. So if I want Wilson Hammerfelt back, who was the fastest of reloaders, I can get him. Benny O'Brien, I don't really have any attachment to. But who was that other guy with the mustache? No, Patrick Poopdeck. No mustache was had by him. Okay, we will revive him as well. Okay, so I totally missed that, so I'm an idiot. But yeah, that is to say, I've been a little all over the place, but I feel as though, yeah, like right now there's a lot of systems. They're all very fleshed out in terms of like their art and graphics and sound and stuff, and like all the kind of bells and whistles on them. But I don't feel like there's any one mechanic that really keeps me coming back, aside from maybe the ship battling. So, you know, like, let's go ahead and maybe give a little bit more of that late game a chance, because I think if you start off with a slightly stronger ship to begin with, that might be interesting. So let's go into some battles. Maybe the combat will get just a little bit more interesting if we continue it here. I've got one enemy cannon right here. We kind of get that simultaneous firing when we do this. Maybe there's an easier way to get a... You know, like, let me just heal everyone. Oh, we've also got the shark event here. There's really nothing that we can do about the shark event, though. You did 12 damage to my captain? That's a little bit powerful. We'll let their ships sink, and then we'll repair. Yeah. Why did you do 12 damage to my captain? Oh, God. I will eat that food. Where is my captain, though? Oh, no. What? I think I just dropped it. Why did he drop it? How can I have my captain eat the food? Oh, I put the olive oil into the ocean. Of course I did. That's where it belongs. I guess I have to put that on my hotbar. You know, I might have to go back to an island. Like, I can feed my crew from here. And you get a crop. Oh, no, you didn't like the crop. Maybe you like this. No, you didn't like that at all. And you get a fish. Okay, fish they're happy with. You want a bomb? Huh? Who wants a bomb? What are you? Oh, you're that horrible parrot man. Okay, I guess I'll just continue with these, easy fights. Although I think we fought the dead before, and they were most certainly not easy. They had a big shield. E to eat. I guess I could just save and sleep. Weekly treasury income. Oh, this is interesting. Each week you have the opportunity to share your spoils with your crew, boosting their morale for the rest of the week. Cranky. Oh, so basically pay them. Mutiny. Withholding the loot entirely risks pushing your crew to the brink of mutiny. Alright, I'll give them... Yeah, let's see what happens when they get a really good mood. I have no use for money. I am a stoic pirate. Horizon. Same salty sea dog, same bar stool. I guess the one thing to me that feels a little slightly odd is... Like, those seem like they'll end up being random events, because I have gotten Momo the monkey as the first bounty to be had the last time I played. It's sort of just like an optional contract every day, though. I kind of want it to be... There's not really anything at stake, you know? Steak. That fight is hard. Hard. Peace Haven. That sounds amazing. Hopefully it's not an ironical name. Log Breaker. That sounds like a really bad deuce you had to drop, man. I put down a log breaker today. Had to call the plumber. Octopus Outlaws medium. Although we almost took out a medium ship before. Let's just keep on fighting pirates.
Did you play Simcopter back in the day? I feel like it's right up your alley.
I didn't actually play Simcopter, Foresight. Although, I mean, it does look amazing to me, you're right. I think the tricky part is getting those things to run and then record them. I recently recorded the movies, which I actually had to buy a Windows XP computer, like one of those ones on eBay that people build nowadays. So that'll be coming soon. There we go. But yeah, right now, like, okay, another ship. A little bit easy. Master Repairster. There we go. Let's let this one sink, and then we will... So can I get... Okay, so I've got 13 out of 14. I kind of want to have my ship's health bar up, though, because 13 out of 14 doesn't really show me the health. I have to kind of... Whatever, I didn't see that before. I'll take items in gold. Items in gold aren't bad. Maybe I could get another cannon, though. I think the tricky part here is just firing first. Whoever fires first and takes out the enemy cannons. It is a lot like FTL in that way. Although, like, I kind of want my ship to just be a little bit more powerful to start, because it looks like that there's all these other options at interesting combat. But I guess the best way to do them is... Well, we could do combat if we wanted to raise money. So how would you raise money in this game? That's a good question. What have we made a lot of money from? We made a lot of money from exploring, going into caves and mining. That was an option. Other ones, I think fishing is supposed to be a really good way to make money. Sometimes combat can be good. Master of Wheel or Happy. Only when this crew is at the wheel. Master of Wheel would be pretty good for this guy, actually. Okay. Let it sink. Salvage debris. Ship upgrades. Right, I'll take another pump, I suppose. After our first pump endeavor went so well. See, this I really like. I think that the, what is it? Okay, I'll revive you. Are you back on our ship immediately? Hang on a second. Okay. Oh, wait, why am I being offered to... Never mind. Hang on a second. What have I done? Okay, Mr. Poop Deck. We will improve your health, and then for you, also your health, just because it's kind of annoying when you keep dying. Where is our other crew member? Okay, it's here. Scrolling. Bill Butcher. Wilson Hammerfeld. Okay, there we go. Give him just tons of health. Alright. I do like the RPG system underneath it, and the fact that I can get a little bit more invested in characters by reviving them is cool. Although I do feel like that kind of takes away some of the tension, and I kind of want tension. Here we go. Wait a second, did I... Oh, you have another level up point. I'll just give you yet even more health. So the crew is very happy here. Let's see if we can take on this pirate guy now. What difficulty are you? Medium. Nah, maybe not. Can I rename my guys? Oh, I don't know. Let's go double check. Patrick Pooptech. I kind of like their names. Bill Butcher. Yeah, the naming is beautiful in here. Yeah, the Wandering Village. That was the game I was referring to before. Like, wouldn't it be interesting if the farming were brought on board the ship? But I don't know. Maybe that's just a wacky idea. I'm a wacky guy. Okay, what do you have that's going to damage me? Parrot Lord Pete. We have the Monkey Guard. We have a small healing room. A small magical shield. And then all of these parrots. I bet you those parrots are going to do something nefarious. Let's heal our crew, because I think they just got more health somehow. I missed that. 15 out of 16. Okay, so they have the magical room here. I'm already pumping out water in case if that occurs. Oh, I totally missed my water level before when I was dying. This is yet another health bar kind of thing going on. Oh, Jesus! Why? Leave them. At least our ship is doing fine. There's no issues with the ship right now, but we're about to be bombed horribly. We've already taken down half their health, though. But here come the parrots. I like this kind of Advance Warsy looking. Run and hide! Hide, men. Is anyone dead? No, that was actually not that bad, as it turns out. Oh, God. There goes the... Okay, so we've got 2 bottles of water. Wait a second. How is this so much? How is this happening? Wait a second. Oh, because did they destroy the pump as well? Guys, get down there. Repair the other pump because we're underwater almost. Oh god, that was so unexpected and out of nowhere. Hang on a second. Work on that pump, man. 8 out of 12. 9 out of 12. Work on that goddamn pump, man. There's a shark attacking us. Right, 9 out of 12. I think we've stabilized in terms of water. Okay, and they're dead. They're dead. Pump out that water, Captain. Alright. Much better. Phew. 3 out of 12. Alright. Doing a little bit better with this now. Can I save my crew's positions? That would be nice. I do like them where they're at. Although I guess they aren't really getting any experience based on the area that they're working on, right? He had almost no weapons on it. Pretty sure I don't... Oh, stay hydrated. Nice glass of salt water. Cool, a lot of level ups there. And we got 2 out of 7 bounties. Let's go ahead and... How many... Could we even replace our ship with this? 1, 2, 3, 4... 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so it's about the same. Auto pump wood. Self-operating deception. Removes water on the ship. Where is the wheelhouse? Parrot lords, parrots, self-operating. Okay, you know, let's just replace my ship with this ship. Place upgrades manually. Let's do that instead. Oh, so there's some slots on this ship that just don't fit certain turrets. I'm not sure I really want that then. No, I don't think I want that at all. Can I bring this stuff back? Yeah, I would much prefer that the other way. Restores full health to all sailors after each battle. Additionally, works as a healing room available during battles. Could be useful. Could we put 2 wheels? Those pumps were actually quite good there. But, you know, maybe we try something different. Let's just scrap it. Continue with the old ship. Continue. Pete PL. So is there a pun in that name? I sense a pun. For right now, also, too, just in terms of, like, whole world... I'm not quite sure. I think some of the rock formations might have slightly changed from my last playthrough. But this is about the placement of the islands. Don't quote me on that though. They might just be the same. Wilson Hammerfelt. Who has a level up right here? Bill Butcher. Okay, there we go. Give you a little bit more health. Oh, and our captain has an upgrade as well. I will give you maybe more, you know, I'm going to give you more repair speed because it's kind of important that you get stuff back to normal if anything should come to pass. Patrick Poopdeck. Bill Butcher. Where is he? Bill Butcher. I'm going to raise your intelligence because you're dumb as a box of rocks. Who has 1 HP left? Oh, let's go ahead and save and sleep. I think the day-by-day system seems to be... It kind of feels a little Stardew-inspired. I'm not sure if we really need the day system, though. You know, like, I would kind of rather have tension, like, ooh, there's an upcoming battle. And then, like, a port or something like that. Yeah, I don't know, it's tricky. Let's keep doing a couple more of these, like, tough fights. But then after that, we're going to have to go back into a cave in order to get some metal. Now I think we should be okay in terms of the, like, survival of our crew. There's sort of like a day-night cycle. You can kind of activate it manually, but yeah, I mean, it seems to come on if you don't do anything. There we go. Woo, sail. Let it sink, salvage debris. Let's go ahead and... Do we have any ship upgrades we could take? Nah, I actually don't really like that. I was hoping we would get the cannon. It might have been a big cannon, though. I wasn't being particularly... So we've got to get some... money. We need money. We need money more than anything else. We have 16,000 money. I think we had some good offer at that other island, though, right? Didn't someone want to sell us something over there? Patrick Poopdeck. I will raise your intelligence because you're also pretty stupid. The other boat had 1 out of 16. Oh, do we have enough for a log killer cannon? Log killer cannon. Log killer cannon. Okay, here we go. View upgrades. Yes, log breaker. Show me the log breaker. Yeah, yes. I guess I unfortunately have to trash my other cannon. Oh god, why didn't it just... Why couldn't I have done that there? I guess I'll visit this island too. Oh, it's like a sumo wrestler island. Dave Table Chair. It is I. Is this really a vast there? Didn't mean to block your path with that rock. I was just doing my sumo training for the day. Oh, wow. What powerful hands you possess. Ha, barely a sweat, mate. Oh, show off? Well, shiver me timbers. Tell you what, matey, I need a brave sailor. I'll give you... I'm sorry. It's kind of funny. If you live a lesson in Boulder Push in exchange for a delivery mission. Okay. Alright. Peace and mindfulness. So even that... You shot my grandfather! I'm not going to be peacefully with you on an island because it has peace in its name. So we've come to some sort of, like, Japanese-themed island. A beautiful island, honestly. I guess we have a delivery mission now, though. Akasha, not really ready yet, though. Okay. Oh, alright, but it... We have 5 active quests. Yeah. Here we go. Let's see if we can go down over yonder. Where was this quest again? Love letter for Big Mama. Oh, yeah, we've actually been over there. Yeah, I think we could go back to this. Yeah, maybe as far as, like... If this is changed in early access, I almost feel like I would prefer just one main quest that I have to do, or like one kind of loop that I have to play through, rather than having just a bunch of random optional contracts, which does kind of just make me feel like, well, what am I supposed to do? And I almost feel silly, like, it seems as though my time and money would be best spent just upgrading my damage and fishing and, like, farming wood. Yeah. Visit 10 islands. Cool. But, I mean, then you have all of these other random islands. Now everyone is just sitting in a barrel on this island. That's, I guess, kind of interesting. Psst, over here. Baba Barrel. Baba Barrel. Okay, I'm being spoken to by a barrel. I'm getting, like, Tolkien flashbacks. I have a little request. Just a little request. One of our former members is damaging the Barrel Boy's reputation. Can you stop her? Okay, so we have another bounty. Here we go. Can't stop. Won't stop. Love being in a barrel. It's just a full island of people with weird addictions. Like, ever seen that video on the person who was addicted to eating paper? Or something like that? Like, there's so many bizarre ones you could have. I really do pity people with these problems. But I don't know if I have time for this island right now. People who are addicted to being in a barrel? Find clues about Bubble Boy. Big Mama's in charge. Okay, where's Big Mama? Yeah, every area has this kind of, like, Pokemon-feeling island aesthetic. Like, even right now, look, we've got a different musical theme for this island. Actually, a very good theme. Like I said, like, the music kind of reminds me of Minecraft at its best times. There was one, I think it was during the rain theme, where I was getting flashbacks to, like, Sweden by C418, or Mice on Venus. Now the music has gotten, like, slightly disturbing. I think I actually like it kind of disturbing. Could we get a little bit stronger somewhere, though? 8,088, finding the lost locker. Find clues about Bubble Boy. So, is it... Wait a second, let me just read it over. I'm just kind of distracted by the not ready yet. Dog Bubble Boy is... If you can find clues about Bubble... I guess maybe the rock? I'll go back to the other island and maybe he could show me how to destroy the rock. Like, I'm kind of... Again, I mean, just... I'm a broken record here, but yeah, it kind of feels like everything is just sort of like this random quest with a bunch of funny named characters and dialogue, and I do like them, but I just don't really have any investment in any of them, sadly. I want to be invested in them because the game looks so beautiful, except that I think just that one core thing, yeah, I've said it all already, so, yeah, but, I mean, still, I think that this central combat system could be amazing, and, like, very FTL-y, kind of, if it, item and gold, ship upgrades, repair parts. I think just item and gold for this one. Ooh, a very large turnip. Right now, one thing that I guess I could do is go back to my central island. I think I've let a few days pass, and it might be time to water the crops, but I don't really want to do that. I kind of would rather just, okay, good, this cutscene has passed. I would kind of just rather go out into the world, you know what I mean? Like, I want to go have adventures and explore. I don't really want to water my crops. But maybe I'm just lazy. I don't take good care of things, too. The letter to Barrel Mama. Yeah, let's go ahead and see if we can get this Sumo Guy's quest. Something to do? What about this anvil? Are there any caves on my home island as well? Let's just chop down a few more trees. Perhaps I missed one of them. This looks like it could be a collection of rocks right here. Nope. Is there another one somewhere else? You know how we had, like, those other mines and stuff like that? I'm thinking kind of like the Stardew mine or something like that. That being said, I guess when I'm playing it, I'm sort of thinking, like, for every system, like, oh, how is it like Stardew in terms of the farming? That's kind of my reference. Although Stardew was heavily based on, wasn't it Harvest Moon? I actually did play Harvest Moon a lot when I was a kid. I didn't play the Super Nintendo version. I played the Virtual Console version on the Wii, which was great. I mean, you know, any way you can get it, because I think that a real copy of it is like $500 or something ridiculous. They just didn't print enough copies. It's too complicated. See if I can learn this one. Oh, I've got a jail cell now in my ship. It's kind of interesting. But yeah, do I go full merchant run is the question. Let's go back to Mr. Sumo Man. Can you assign someone to manage the crops? Not that I know of. Although that would be cool, wouldn't it? Like, I've got so many soldiers, pirates living in Davy Jones' locker. Wouldn't it be nice to pull one of them out of Davy Jones' locker and, like, just assign him to farming? I think that would be kind of cool. That would be a really rewarding system. And then you would, like, have to pay them and then manage the crops. I think that would be really interesting. That's actually a really good suggestion. Although I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm just an idiot on the internet who talks a lot and likes to hear the sound of his own voice. Oh no, perhaps the sumo is asleep. Has it been made time for bed for the sumos? Look at that though, so many extra systems, like going to bed in the dark. I guess I have to go back out to the world map though. Yeah, Harvest Moon. It brings back memories of youth. Day 9, year 1. Well, well. Hope to prevail? Well, oh well. What have you here? An octopus company, it would appear. Their cruelty knows no bounds. They continue. Why are we just letting these people sip coffee on an island? They're just hanging out here. Okay, show me those moves. Show me those powerful sumo moves. Is it under quests? Find clues about Bubble Boy, Bounty Hunt, Barrel Bait, Love Letter for Big Mama. Promise to show you if I did this for him. Oh, I guess I have to go talk to Big Mama, but I couldn't get into the thing. Alright, so I just messed up there. I have to go back to Big Mama. A big, strong man wanted me to send you a love letter. There's a lot of things that say this is not ready yet. But I think the thing that's confusing, maybe I just need to be more thorough in some of these events. There's just so many little things where you kind of need to like click into an event, and it just feels like kind of a time waster, not really like a fun mini game to get through, you know. Nah. Here we go. We're back in port. Visit island. Yeah, maybe I should go attempt to actually speak with Big Mama. Okay, so she's looking for Bubble Boy, but what was it that I couldn't do in here? I genuinely don't know. Yeah, there's a couple of other things like that where it says, like, under development, and I can't tell whether it's just this is a placeholder for the quest, or... Because I can't get past this rock, so that prevents me from exploring the island. I can't get into this door, surprisingly. I thought I would have been able to do that. I'll be happy to resume training new Barrel Brothers, so I suppose I can't do it yet then, and I can't even interact with this guy. Oh, there she Never mind. She's just a big lady wearing a barrel for a skirt. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of tricky to assess, like, where it is. I guess now, kind of at the end of this, I'm like, yeah, I think that, like, that stuff about the core gameplay loop, I would kind of stick with. I do think that there's a lot of, like, little Easter eggs and systems that can stay. Like, they're great. Ooh, a submarine, too. And maybe we didn't get so far into the combat, but I feel as though that's about all I have right now. I hope that's, like, somewhat helpful in terms of feedback, because I feel like that this game has a lot of positive reception. Like, a lot of people are out here watching this right now, and I think it just goes to show this is a very interesting looking project that I really hope that, like, one of those core gameplay loops gets fleshed out a little bit more, because it does feel like a lot of random mini games right now that don't really lead anywhere in particular. There's a story, but I don't have too much investment in it. I like the idea of being a pillaging pirate, but when it kind of it's kind of bridging the gap between cute and like that kind of intense roguelike action with the battle sequences, and I don't really know which one I want it to be, because if I'm going to play a farming sim, I'll probably play something like Harvest Moon or Stardew. But if I play a ship combat thing, like I said, I'll probably do something like FTL or, I don't know, something like that. But yeah, I mean, I'm a bit of an idiot, so there's some systems that I missed here and there. Please feel free to let me know if there's anything else I missed. But right now, I suppose that the only real incentive is to just go full damage. Maybe max out my sailors, but yeah, I mean, I guess we could go a little bit further with that, but I've already done a lot of that loop, and we did get a little bit of the combat system as we went. We did upgrade our ship. We upgraded our cannons. We got to the log breaker, so I feel at least justified in that. But then it just keeps on kind of getting sidetracked with all these random story things. When I kind of just want to build my economy, you know, like why not build up my farm a little bit more? You know what I'm saying? What about the barrel? Yeah, I have questions about the barrel, too. I wonder if I can I totally murk my own ship on these glaciers? I can't take it anymore. You died. Do I go back down to Davy Jones' locker? Oh, I even get like a newspaper. There's so much content, though. I haven't seen one repeated piece of content, so there is that. Very cool stuff, though. This project has a lot of promise. I'll be curious to see what happens if they, like, really dig down into one of these systems, so it's going to be on my radar. But yeah, right now I feel like there's a lot going on. A lot has been kind of thrown at the wall, and, like, lots of mini-games, lots of bells and whistles. Ooh, there is another chest I missed there. But yeah, I'd like to see the combat system, especially the early game combat system, kind of come through a little bit more. And trying to figure out what it does, like, more than kind of just a story, you know? You know what I'm saying? Like, because I do like the type of roguelike element. Stardew, for example, has a story, but you can kind of just ignore it, too. Anyway, whatever you think, let me know what you guys think of this game. Let me know if I missed anything. Let me know if you feel like I've justified any of that. Yeah, anyway, like I said, it will be on the radar, but yep, I'm going to be watching for what happens next.